President Trump will address the nation tonight in his fight for a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. We're 18 days into a partial government shutdown over funding for the border wall, and negotiations are at a standstill. Kenneth Moten has the latest.
Tonight, the president's primetime pitch to the American people. President Trump is considering a national emergency declaration to build a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border.
I think President Trump is prepared to do what's necessary.
ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl pressed Vice President Pence on the president's credibility.
How can the American people trust the president when he says this is a crisis, when he says things over and over again that aren't true?
The American people aren't as concerned about the political debate as they are concerned about what's really happening at the border, and that's what the president's been focusing on.
I mean, the White House said nearly 4,000 terrorists coming to our country. That's not true.
John, nearly 4,000 known or suspected terrorists were apprehended attempting to come into the United States through various means in the last year.
Overwhelmingly at airports, not at the border.
Democratic leaders Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer demanded and are getting equal time tonight, saying if the president's past statements are any indication, the speech will be full of malice and misinformation.
If he declares an emergency, I think that we will see, again, the checks and balances kick in, and in particular through the courts.
Day 18 of the partial government shutdown over wall funding. The White House is trying to mitigate the impact on ordinary Americans, recalling IRS employees to process tax refunds without pay.
It's against the law to work employees without paying them. I mean, these are not slaves.
Friday could be the first day 800,000 federal workers miss a paycheck. If the stalemate continues through Saturday, this will be the longest shutdown in the nation's history. Kenneth Moten, ABC News, Washington.
Jet 24 Action News will air the president's address live beginning at 9 o'clock. We'll also stream live on our website, yourerie.com.
Experts say building a border wall will likely be a main point of discussion during the president's address tonight. President Donald Trump saying the security crisis on the southern border must be addressed before the government shutdown ends. As the president prepares to address the country at 9 o'clock tonight, political experts say he is likely to do one of two things: either make a case for the border wall or declare a national emergency to build that wall.
In all likelihood, you will see a great deal of pushback from, at the very least, Democrats, but probably some Republicans in Congress. And the reason Republicans might be angry at him is they have for decades been complaining about the president's use of executive orders as a way of bypassing Congress. And that's exactly what we're seeing Donald Trump doing here, planning to do here.
Well, now, again, you can watch the address live right here on Jet 24 beginning at 9 o'clock or on our website, yourerie.com.